and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is month 17 of my braces update, and I feel like it's been forever since I've done an update, but it's only been a couple days over. So anyway, I just want to show you what my teeth look like right now. This is my bite. Here's the top. And the bottom. Not too shabby. My neighbor's trimming their bush, so ignore that. But anyway, so I've noticed just a few slight changes, especially in the front right here. They're still kind of like wonky. You can see that this tooth is like lower. I don't know when that'll move, but a lot of movement here. This gap is still here. These teeth actually kind of like went up for some reason, but I did notice something. My teeth back here are actually lined up with my molars. You see that? These two back teeth, they're finally lined up. So when I bite down, both sides touch. I think right now it's just like getting all this fixed. So slowly but surely. It's amazing how quickly my teeth shifted over here, especially with the power chains. So if you've been following along, I have 3 sets of power chains on. So I've got 2 on the bottom here. It's hard to see, sorry, it's kind of bright, but I have a clear set of power chains on the bottom, and then my brackets, and then my pink power chains. So 2 sets of power chains on the bottom. Really did some movement. So yeah. But other than that, not a lot of changes, which is fine. Just recently I had tooth pain, which was the first I've had since quite a while, and it was these teeth right here. And I just noticed that, if you notice, look at, they're not quite lined up in the front. So I'm not quite sure how my bottom front teeth are gonna go. Because they were like closer, they were leveled like before, and now they're raised up. So I'm not quite sure. It might have to do with my bite, maybe. So next time I go in, I'll ask them about that. So my next appointment isn't until March. So, and I did that on purpose. If you haven't been following along, I just had a baby. She's happy and healthy, and we are very, very blessed. So she's beautiful, and all 3 of my kids, all 3 of my older kids, they love her, they adore her, and I have to keep reminding them to not go so close. Don't go so close to the baby. So they all love her. So everything went well, and the labor was quick. I had a membrane sweep probably 2 days prior to me going into labor. So yep, I don't know if that stirred anything, but I definitely know that I'm glad I wasn't induced, because I was scheduled to be induced. So I was due on the 2nd, which was a Wednesday, and originally they wanted me to induce on that Friday, which was only a couple days later. And then they called me and said, well, you have to get a test first, you know, because of the stuff going around, and in order to be induced. And they rescheduled my inducement to Monday, so the following Monday, which ended up being my birthday. And I'm like, oh man, that's the last thing that I want to do on my birthday, is to be induced. So I said, okay, well, this baby better come out before Monday. And sure enough, she came out the next day. So pretty excited about that. And it was really fast, and I think I was only in active labor for less than 5 hours. that fast. So early labor lasted most of the night before. So I was due on the 2nd. That night I went to sleep and I had very, very mild contractions, and they were irregular. And then that day I started having regular ones that were kind of short peaks, like all afternoon. They were kind of random, and then they started becoming regular at around 5:30, and then they started hurting me at around 7:30. And I went into the hospital. I got admitted at about 9:15, and then I had my epidural at around 9:20, 9:25. She came out at 10:51 that night, that quick. So it was a whirlwind. But I'm very grateful that she is here, and oh, she's my biggest baby. My son, my youngest son, he was 7 pounds 11 ounces. She tips the scale at 9 pounds and 3 ounces. Oh my gosh, when they told me how much she weighed, I was like, are you joking? Really? I just pushed a 9-pound baby out? Yeah, very surprising. But she's adorable and roly-poly and the best, so all good things. So we're happy that she's here, and I'm happy to not be pregnant anymore. My recovery has been pretty quick. Thankful that my mom and my sister was able to visit, so thank you guys for visiting. So helpful, especially with 3 other kids running around having school schedules, and a toddler, not toddler, he's 4, he acts like a toddler sometimes. Having my toddler at home, and so having them help me with the house cleaning and the laundry and the food and making, you know, meals, and it was just so helpful. But yeah, everything's great. They went home today, and I'm just enjoying my family, enjoying my newborn, so very excited about that. I will update you on my teeth in the next couple of weeks here, and hopefully we see some changes. Who knows, it might not change at all, but I've just noticed a big difference in my bite, which is what's taking the longest, right? So when you have when your bite is off, it usually takes the longest to fix. So teeth alignment, actual like getting your teeth straight, is actually pretty quick. But because my back teeth and my front teeth never bit down correctly, I could not bite on my food correctly. That's what's been the challenge. So it's nice having my front teeth actually meet for the first time, and the first time ever, as well as my back teeth. So they've been kind of going back and forth with, okay, I can bite down my front today and I can't bite down on the back today, or one side will be able to bite down quicker than the other side. So right now I feel really balanced, which is great. So anyway, so I will see you in the next couple of weeks with my update. So see you then. All right, so about 2 weeks later since my last update, and I am outside because my house is a mess. I haven't had a chance to clean it, so I am outside filming today, even though it's really cold out here. We are literally in the dead of winter here in Utah. And yeah, hence why I am all bundled up in my winter coat. So I just want to show you what my teeth look like right now. This is my bite. Here is the side. The other side. Top. Bottom. My rubber bands. So that's what my mouth looks like. Ugh. I keep having nightmares about this tooth because my gums have receded a lot, and it's not my fault either. You know, I don't brush rigorously. You know, I have one of those electric toothbrushes that actually tells me if I'm pressing too hard. So it's not that, it's definitely my braces. So I've been trying to like find different solutions besides a gum graft, because gum grafts are, it's like Frankenstein for your mouth, like, and the recovery time is long, you know, and I was just trying to find different options. And there is this one new thing that came out, I don't know when, but it's like they basically put a hole in your gums, and they use a special tool to literally move your gums around and fix your gums. So I'm just looking into that. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember the name of the procedure. It's like a pinhole gum procedure or something. So I know there's a doctor here that does it. So I might have to look into doing that, which is really frustrating for me because I honestly never thought about my gums ever receding. I mean, that was never even like in my brain. So I've had some pretty horrifying dreams about this tooth like falling out, because you know, you can see so much. Yeah, which is concerning, you know, it sucks, but I'm gonna have to get that straightened out once I'm done with my braces. But yeah, that's what we have so far. Some minor changes in the front. You can tell that there's still a lot to be moved, because these teeth don't quite line up. And then also my front teeth don't quite line up either, which is a little frustrating. I'm not quite sure how long it's gonna take for those teeth to finally fix. Because right now, the front of my bite is just a tiny bit off, and so I can't quite bite down on some foods. Yeah. And this tooth right here, this tooth and this tooth have been really sensitive, so I'm guessing they're moving. So those teeth are moving. But yeah, the other day I was driving home and all of a sudden I had like a, you know, when you accidentally like bite on ice, that's what it felt like on this tooth. I'm like, ah, what the heck? So this tooth is a little sensitive. So I'm wondering if it's shifting somewhat. And then this one right next to this one, so this tooth right here was a little sensitive too. So there must be some movement going on. I don't know. My next appointment isn't until March, and we are coming up on the end of February. So next month's update will have new wires. So I'm still on my final wires, and I don't think my wires are going to change. I think these are the last thickness, so they're just going to replace my wires. And I'm unsure about rubber bands. They may keep this configuration for the rest of my treatment. I'm not sure, so we'll find out about that. But otherwise, that's what my teeth looks like right now. Right now I'm still just trying to catch up on sleep, you know, because I just had a baby like 3 weeks ago. So I'm really tired. Plus we're still building our house, and our projection finish date got pushed from June to August, so which is kind of a bummer. But it doesn't surprise me because we've had a lot of snowfall this winter, and the snow has really slowed us down. Trying to do roof stuff on 4 of the homes while it's snowing is basically impossible. So part of the roofs have been slowed quite a bit. We've done a lot of snow shoveling this week, and we started garage walls on my neighbor's house, and lumber dropped for our walls, which is really exciting. So the rest of our lumber dropped. We have lumber for our walls, our floors, and top plate and prep for trusses. So if you don't know what any of that means, I don't blame you. If you haven't been following along, I'm doing a self-help program with 9 other families, and we're building each other's homes. So that's what we're doing right now. And it's literally the dead of winter right now, so it's a little bit sad that our finish date got pushed to August. But I'm really hoping though that once it starts to warm up, we'll be able to catch up. So I'm still hoping that we can get into our new home end of June, mid-July. That's the hope anyway. So I really want to be moved out of here and into our new house before the school year starts, because I'm gonna have to register everybody twice, and that's just too much paperwork. So anyways, that's what we're doing right now, and I have a ton of tutorials coming your way. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you don't know, my channel is basically Busilla kit tutorials. So they're stockings, Christmas stockings. I do have some ornaments and wall hangings thrown in there, but I'm also doing vlogging too. So but yeah, so just doing my braces journey, and it's just been a roller coaster. So, which I'm finally seeing the end. I'm still unsure if I will get my braces off in April. It may be a little bit later. I don't know. April, May. All I know is that I will probably have my braces off before our homes are done. So, which is exciting. It's another milestone to look forward to. So I'm excited to document that journey. So anyway, one last look. I've been trying to figure out what color to get next time. If you want to see a specific color on my face, leave a comment down below. So far, I've done light blue, I've done purple, and this color. So it's like this is like a rose pink, like a dark rose pink. So let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next update. Bye.